Yeah, hi, good morning. Actually, the last class I completed with pandas. Today I'm starting with NumPy. Yeah, NumPy is a Python library which is used for working with an arrays. It also it is also has functions for working with the domain of linear algebra, Fourier transformation, and matrix. NumPy was created in 2005 by Travis Alfon. It is open source project and you can use it freely. NumPy stands for numerical Python. Why use NumPy? In Python we have the list. In Python we have the list that serve the purpose of arrays, but they are slow process. Slow processing li- lists in Python. NumPy aims to provide an array object that up to 50% faster than the traditional Python list. The array object is used in NumPy is called ND array. It provides a lot of supporting factors that make working with ND array very easy. Arrays are very frequently used in data science where speed and resources are very important. NumPy arrays are stored at once continuous place in memory unlike lists. So process can be accessed and manipulate them very efficiently. This behavior is called locality of reference in computer science. This is the main reason why NumPy is faster than the list. Also, it is optimized to work the latest CPU architectures. NumPy is a numerical Python deals with the nums used to perform the mathematical operations like 1D array, 2D array. We have to create now. Uh, First of all, why NumPy used means it's like time efficient, uh, as number of as many mathematical operation probability it can mostly use like linear algebra matrix related problems statistics and algorithms and random function generated with random numbers like that. This thing only I'm using like NumPy. Now I'm installing like NumPy by using pip install. Here just I'm installing the NumPy library. After that I'm importing like NumPy library by using import method. Uh, NumPy alias name is an NP. After that, currently I'm checking the version of NumPy. Yeah, the correct version is 1.23.5. And after that, firstly I'm creating like a 1D array. Here I'm creating like a one variable array. After that, I'm creating like a 1D array, right? I'm calling like a NumPy. After that, I'm using like array of. I'm creating only 1D array, right? Once you check the type of array, whether what is the type. Now you check like ND array. Actually, I explained like number functions are mostly as ND array, right? That's thing. This thing I'm creating like a 1D array. After that, I'm creating like 2D array. Uh, Here array having elements as arrays. Here I'm creating one variable. After that, I'm creating like after that I'm using like a numpy function of array. Of here I'm creating like 2D dimension, right? That's why I'm choosing like elements must be got 4. Okay. Actually, here I'm creating like 2D array, right? That's why you can phrase x square brackets and x. Oh, yes, right. After that, I'm checking the other variable. Yeah, here I'm creating like 2D array. Here I'm creating like a 1D array. But suppose you have to create with 1D array means we have to get only one square bracket. For suppose you have to create with the 2D array means inside of this whatever we have to add with two square brackets of the values. That's it. After like creating like more dimensions, high dimensional array. How to create high dimensional array? Now I'm creating like a high dimensional array with the high dimension array of the elements. Here I'm creating one variable like array np dot array of here I'm creating a high dimensional array, right? Here I'm creating 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. We have to add here the dimensions like n dimension. Uh, we have to take like a 5-dimensional array. That's why I'm using 5. What is the error array? Wait here. What is the expert argument of dot? Wait, I'm creating like high dimensional array, right? array equal to np.upros. After that, I want to check whether the dimension, which what is the. Yeah, here I'm creating like high dimension value like 5 dimensions. After that, I want to get reshape function. Creating an array with a different shape. I want to create array with a different shape. For suppose A is an one variable. After that, I'm creating like p dot p dot array of these are the arrays. Fine. Here I'm creating one array. After that, I want to reshape that. I want to reshape like 2 by 3 matrix, 3 by 3 matrix like that. After that, I'm creating another variable array. After that, I want to reshape that. Reshape of I want to like 3 cross 3 matrix. After that, I want to check it. Yeah, as a 3 cross 3 matrix. For suppose we have to choose like 2 cross 2 means I have to change the reshape. I think 2 cross 2 means 4, right? I want to like the 3 cross 3 means totally 9 number of the values. That's it. Yeah, this and this like that. After that, we have to go like flattening arrays. Convert multi-dimensional array to 1D array by using reshape. For suppose we have high dimensionals, right? In that high dimension, we have to convert with one dimension. How uh, how to convert? Here like first of all, I'm creating like one and 2 dimensional array. Here the total dimension is here the total dimension is 2, right? This 2 dimension is converted into single dimension by using like flatten or reshape of -1. Array equal to a dot reshape. After that, I check the dimension. Yeah, here he converted into 2 dimension is converted into single dimension. After that, whatever the numpy array is converted into list. How can we? How? Here I'm creating one empty array. After that, whatever the array we have to convert. After that array we have to convert into list. Firstly, I'm creating one variable. After that, I'm creating like one array. Here the I want to check the type of array. Here the type of array is ND array type, numpy array. After that, whatever the numpy array, we have to convert into list. Here I'm creating one variable like list L. After that, I'm creating array dot list. Directly we convert it into array type. We have to convert it into list. What is the difference between array and list? Means list are comma separated values, arrays are space separated values. Yeah, here arrays are space separated values and list are comma separated values. After that, we have to moving from arrange function. How to use arrange function? Firstly, I use it to create like a sequence number. Firstly, I'm creating sequence number. Firstly, I'm creating one variable. After that, I'm calling with numpy. After that, I'm creating like arrange. Here I'm creating like sequence numbers like 1 to 10. After that, I'm creating another variable b. Here I'm creating like starting value and ending value. Starting value 1 and ending value is 21 min and minus 1. That mostly printed 1 to 20. That's it. After that, here I'm using like step index also. Here I'm creating one variable like this. Here the starting value is 1, ending value is 21. After that, the step index value is 2. What about that one position? Yeah, wait, actually, that's oh, sorry, it's array, right? Here I'm creating like arrange. Here I'm creating like even number. For suppose I have to change with the odd numbers means just simply like np dot range of 0 starting value and actually they are odd numbers, right? Starting value is 1 and ending value is 20 and the step index means once. After one only one space only is that. That's why we have to print like odd numbers. Yeah, this is known as odd numbers. In interview, mostly ask this type of the questions when we have to print like square numbers, we have to print like something like that. For suppose I want to create like squares and everything means here I'm creating like array creation. Here I'm creating array creation using with the numpy functions like zeros, how to create zeros, how to create ones, how to create like output function default from zero linspace. What is the use of linspace? After that, I'm checking like I is nothing but a index value. It is not index like identity function. After that, I'm checking like identity function, how to use parameter. After that, accessing the arrays of the elements. After that, I'm using like some of the functions is there. I want to explain everything. Firstly, I'm creating like zeros using function. Here I'm creating zeros like a equal to b dot. Here I'm creating like matrix, right? I want 2 cross 3 matrix. Here I want the data type is the data type I want like integer. Yeah, here I'm creating like 2 comma 3 matrix with zeros. For suppose I have to change like 3 comma 3 means easily to change like 3 cross 3. For suppose I want to like float values means here I'm creating float values also. Want to change, you want to reshape means reshape P, reshape also here. After that, we have to go like once. Just the matrix where the data type is here I'm creating once. For suppose we have to reshape the value, we have to like oh, wait. Here I'm creating like another an array. I want to change the reshaping. Just simply we have to create one variable p dot reshape of like total 8, right? 4 into 2. I think like 4 columns, 2 rows. I have to check to have to change like 2 rows, 4 columns. So okay. Here I'm getting like a link space. Here I'm creating one D array of linear space numbers or real space numbers or values by defaulting with 15 numbers or link spaces only. Firstly, I'm creating one array. Firstly, I'm creating one array np dot link space of 3 comma 5. Starting value is there. Default it's showing like 50 numbers of the link spaces. For suppose we have to range like 3 comma 50 means here we have to like 3 comma 50 in that 50 whatever the link space we have to calculate with the 50 numbers. 50 numbers of the space. After the link spaces, after that here is the link spaces, starting value, stop value, and the number and the endpoint also. First of all, we have to check tab means we have to like these are the parameters. We have to take like start position and end position and whatever the numbers we have. Like whatever the first suppose 3 comma 5. In this 3 comma 5, like 3.1, 3.2, there is a lot of there are 3.3 to 3.5. There is a lot of numbers is there. In that the lot of number we have to convert it. I want default we have to check 50 numbers. After that we have the endpoint is true. Whether the endpoint is true means we have to check equal spaces of the range. For suppose reach rep equals to false means return step. Restep is nothing but if true return the tuples like samples and step of the values. For suppose the num user for number of the spaces to generate the default 50 of the values. The endpoint is known as it's a if true it's like bool function. If true or stop of the values. Firstly, if anyone know means we have to check this thing on this thing also. Everyone each parameter here you have to explain. You have to explain here also. After that, we have to check whether the data type is int means we have to check the value is ints. For example, we have to check like data type float means we have to check the data type float also. After that, I'm moving like I function. I here I'm creating like a 2D array with one dimension of 0 else of the. Here I'm creating like I. Everything is there, right? Here the parameters of the I is known as m. N is nothing but rows. Here I'm creating M. M is nothing but a column. Here I have to take one data type is known as constant. Here the D type of the class, whether the class is default, you have to access like float. Whether the you want like integer, you have to convert into integer. Whether the order is nothing but whether the C is known as row orders and B is and F is another order. Is there F is known as like F is known as like column. For suppose here the k is equals to 0, right? Whether the positive means move upward. Whether for suppose the k value is negative means move downward. Yeah, wait, I can easily explain. Here I'm creating I p dot position is like 4. Here the value means the whatever the cross of the matrix is known as, this is known as I column. After that, whether the value is like inside of the parameters, I want like 4 cross 4 matrix. Wait, equal to np dot I of 4 comma 4. Here I'm creating like 4 cross 4 matrix. Here I'm telling like whether the k value is means positive move, whether the k value is positive means move upward, whether the negative values means move backward. Here I am applying the k value. For suppose k value is equals to -1. Here I have to check like downward of the direction, whether the move forward like this thing, whatever the ones we can cross with. For suppose we have to like initially we have to take 0 the value. That's why we have to like move backward, move downward, like move downward of the column straight line. For suppose we have to check whether the one here, whether the one means we have to move like this. After that identity function. Same as I but takes only row and column. Yeah. Here we have to like have check like rows, columns, and k value, and some of the data type and everything is there, right? Here I have access only like identity function. We have to take like only rows and columns. Like 3. Here we have to take only like only written like rows and columns only. Here the identity function. Generate with the square matrix. Whatever the given of the integer, we have to generate with the square matrix. Here the data type is like here the identity function row equals to column. For suppose the row equals to 3 means whatever the identity function we have to like square of the matrix, because of here the columns is not there, only row function only we have to create here only here. After that we have to go like from editor, from editor. Here I'm creating one ND array from iterable of the object and return the 1D and return 1D array of the object. First of all, I'm creating one list. After that, I'm creating one variable like iter. After that, here I'm using the numpy of the parameter function. Want to data type float. Why? What is the problem? After that, I'm accessing arrays. Here I'm creating like two-dimensional array. Here I'm using like np iter function. Whatever the area, we have to access with each and every number. Here I'm creating a value. After that, I'm creating like and create on array. Same have to create like this two dimension. Here I'm accessing all rows and column. Here I'm using like step index. Then moving like to explain like enumerate function. Enumerate means mention the sequence numbers one by one. Return the index of the elements while iterating. But suppose here I'm creating like one array. or I want the index value. After that, I want to check the x. P dot enumerate. Field of the elements must be two or three tuples. Here I'm creating the not only the other. Like 0 comma 0, the index value is 1, 0 comma 1 2, 0 comma 2 3 is these are the index values, and this is the value to store. Return the tuple of the index with multi-dimensional array, and this is the row and this is the column. After that, I'm explaining like array index. Here I'm creating like a 1D array. Here I'm accessing the array like array of 0. Sorry, the image. Here I'm accessing like index values like that. Indexing. Same as the 2D array also. Here I want to access like 2D array for suppose array of I want to print like 0 comma 1. Whether the index value is 0 and 1. Inside of the index again is there, right? Whether the index value is 0 and 1, we have to print like two of the value. This thing. After that, we have to like everyone know right index negative index values also. After that, like array of slicing. Here the slicing means array of the element starting value and the ending value of the index of the values. Yeah, today evening I can explain. Hello Sneha.